Alrighty guys, hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today is another Arrowverss recap video, obviously. Okay, so the Flash came back, so I'm gonna start off which one came first. Flash came back first, so I'm gonna do Flash first. So here we go. This is gonna be Flash 10 and 11, Supergirl 10, and Arrow 10. So yeah, stick with me. Flash is going to be have one episode every single week now. Stick with me here. Alright, Flash. This title's called, this episode 10 was called The Flash and the Furious. The threat was Silver Ghost, and the missions for them was Barry. The problems in this episode was Barry can't stop phasing, and heists. There's a couple heists in this episode, so yeah. So, we start off the episode on 2049 with Nora talking to Thawne, and we get more origin of the Reverse Flash. Like, I wanted to be the Flash, but I can't, so I had to be the Reverse. And Thawne wants help. Thawne wants to help Nora. Barry has a testimony on Weather Witch. Caitlin got the shards out of Cisco. Sherlock is studying more of the symbols. He was trying to study more of the symbols. Cecile is back to work. Cecile is feeling wave of remorse from Weather Witch. Like, she doesn't want to do this. She doesn't want to become her father. There was a car hijack from our meta of the week, Silver Ghost, which Silver Ghost has like a key thing which she can click and she can totally consume a car. And yeah. So Nora and Barry get to the car, and Barry tries to phase and get in there to get the girl out, but he's touched it, and so it blasted him back, and now he can't stop vibrating. Phasing. He had to be brought into a meta cell so he could stop vibrating, and he has to stay in there for like 24 hours or whatever. Nora has to present the evidence with Cecile, and yeah. Cisco thinks of a metahuman cure. So while this is all going down, so Weather Witch is like, I did do all those things that she was saying that she did, like how she attacked the hangar, how she attacked people in the hangar, and so she was going to jail. But then Silver Ghost comes by. At this point we have no idea who she is, but then she comes by, she stops them, takes control of the car, they can't get out, and then she opens the back and takes Weather Witch out and goes with her, and then they think of stealing the car from Argus. The hijacker's name is Raya and the new rogues, and we were told that we were going to get new rogues in this season. Now, all being girls, kind of don't like that, but I have to deal with it. And that's where they talk about the Argus heist planning. Joss wants to turn herself in. There's no connection between them. Cisco wants to make this cure because he wants to be normal. He wants to go out there and have a family. Because Nora has Barry and Iris, and so he wants his own Nora. But Frost, but while Cisco is working on this, Frost stops him, and so Silver Ghost breaks her out again, where she turned herself in. Nora went over there, got her, and was like, I'm just bringing you straight to jail because you don't deserve a second chance. And then Silver Ghost breaks her out again, and then they go steal the car, which I thought was going to be the whole episode, but it wasn't. Okay. I guess supercar. Yeah, it phases and can camouflage. No, it can't. Yes, it can camouflage. Nora and Caitlin helps her, or stops her, but they can't because then, yeah, ice walls and so. Joss does stuff, and so Cisco is given a second chance to make this cure, because Cisco wants a second chance. Yeah, so this whole episode was about second chances, and so Nora gives Dawn a second chance, and Nora's deleted the messages, and he'll delete the messages. Yeah, a quote from episode 10 of The Flash called The Flash and the Furious. Quote, Barry saying, "If we don't believe in people, who will?" Yeah. Alright. Alright, next we have Supergirl. The title, episode 10, called Suspicious Minds. The threat in this episode is Morais. Alright. The missions in this episode is Haley is trying to get the identity of Supergirl. DEO is stopping Morai, and Brainy is mission date. Okay, so bad Supergirl. There's bad Supergirl trading, or daughter Red Sun Supergirl. I don't know. Supergirl saves people. Lena and Kara work out. Oh, and then Supergirl saves military people on a ship. Boat attack by the Morai, but Kara saw Shimmer, but no one else can because of her supervision or whatever. John's new business, new PI business. James and Lena talk. Navy, okay. Brainy attack asks out Mia. Okay, so the Navy SEAL that they brought back to heal disappeared. There was no cargo ship and no record of McAllister, which was the person that died on the boat. If I'm not mistaken. The Morai, they can cloak. Brainy gets interrogated, but he has a brain compact that protected his mind from actually knowing Kara. General Tan and Haley. Haley's in on it. Gave them a trauma, so they are trained. They train the Morai children to be assassins, targeting because of alien shutdown. And that's why they're targeting these three people. John talks to Tan while Kara and Alex are versus the Morai. Brainy's date is actually just him being like, "Hey, I want to recruit you. Here's some costumes. Here's some names." Boom. Lena tells James about her heart thing, that she's doing the powers, that she's creating powers for people. Tan died. Plan to stop the Morai was like light and lasers and guns. Not guns. Paintball gun. John wipes Haley's mind. And, yeah, someone tells Haley Supergirl's identity. Yeah. Okay, so there's a a truth seeker, and so they have I plan to wipe out everyone's mind of Supergirl and Kara, and so Alex suggests herself to do it, and then that's the saddest thing I've ever done on Supergirl. And so yeah, the quote is Supergirl saying, "Working alone can be tough." I think that's who said it, because I was stupid and knew who said it. Alright, now we're on to Arrow. Alright. Arrow. My name is Emiko Queen. The threat is Glenn. The missions are Emiko, get Glenn, Oliver and Felicity, identify the new Arrow person, and FS? Who's FS? What? Oh, future stuff, get codes. And yeah, good. Like season 1 Arrow, the girl is training and she's crossing off people off her list, and there was like also some people being taken down trying to get closer to Glenn because Glenn did something to her life. Looking for William, Glenn, and Morgan did something to Lady Arrow, which is Emiko Queen, which we figure out later in the episode. So she has a mission at Tally's, and she's shot at that mission, and so she gets Renee's help to help her out through that stuff. Investigator Oliver is like, alright, let's do this. Let's see what I can do with this shard that she got cut off. Renee wants to be Wild Dog and help her, but she doesn't want it. I'll get to the future stuff later, so I gotta remember that. Okay. Diaz interrogating. Security door. Oh, yeah. Oliver comes home and Felicity's like, I knew you were here before you even walked through the door. Yeah, okay. Bella's back and is like, what the heck are you doing? Give Dante, get released. That's the deal that they made with Diaz. Storage unit. They found a storage unit with all this stuff from his father. Ghost Initiative. Rene helps because he's alone because Curtis went to Argus. Diana is captain. Oliver is working with them, and Felicity's off doing nothing. Lady Archer, her name's Emiko, we already knew that. There was a letter to Walter, saying like, oh, I need one more sin for you to cross off my list. It's, could you help my other wife and my other daughter, please, thank you. Okay. Don and Lena talk about the Ghost Initiative, and yeah. Curtis joins Team Emiko versus Glenn, and then after she stops Glenn, she figures out that Glenn was set up for that, and yeah, Oliver sees Emiko at the end of the episode, figures out that he's his sister and stuff, so yeah. Alright, future stuff. Renee is a freaking mayor in this episode. Zoe's going to Renee, trying to get codes. Yeah, it doesn't work out. And then Diana, Diana talks to her later, but Zoe tells Renee the situation, like this place, the Glades are going to be blown up. And then there was the Archer program. Diana and Renee talk. They fought. Maybe we'll see it this season. Maybe we'll see it next episode. But I don't know. They say that they fought, but I don't know. Diana forces him to give the code, and Taldish? I don't know what I wrote sometimes on this. Oh! Tall douche. That's what it is. There's a dude that Renee was talking to at the end of the episode that is totally blowing up the Glades. That he's the man on the inside. He's on your. Okay. Alright, quote. Renee saying, we need a guy in the chair. Because it was so serious, and then he was like, we need a guy in the chair. Like, they didn't have a guy in the chair. It's just funny. Okay. Next. Is Flash, titled Seeing Red. This episode, I didn't get many quotes written down, so what I picked out was what I got. So yeah, the thread of this episode is Cicada. The mission is save criminal medas. Yeah. So the Doc visits Orlin. Yeah. And Orlin, or the Doc, gives him this list of these crime metas. So Cicada attacks Norvok and Bork, and then Bork sacrifices himself so Nora can get away. There's more medas dying. There's more crime medas dying. Ralph and Caitlin talk about Frost and how Frost is getting in the way of her completing the task that she needs to complete the Medicure. Need a fresh meta to make a cure. They found Cicada and that he's targeting criminals, and so they stop Cicada from hurting that person, and Ralph grabs a gun in case he does take away their powers. But then they save her, and then they freeze into a wall, but then Nora somehow, he shocks the ground. Nora ends up on the ground. He picks her up, breaks her back, and then he gets away. She got cut, affecting her powers, so she can't heal right. Alright, Barry's pissed at this, that Cicada broke her back, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna get my revenge. So Ralph, Caitlin, and Barry are all going to talk to Nora, like, we're here to help you, so you're gonna help us, alright? Cool, tell us where all these criminal people will be. Cecile talks to David. I don't know what it was about, but she talks to David because I wrote it down. Frost talks to Norvok, and then we get the whole we got the Norvok origin story in this one. Like, he was helping a kid, and then get a snake off of him, and then the particle accelerator hit, and then that's how we got the snake in his eye. So he is a meta. Peekaboo returns in this episode, and so Barry's like, I need to help you, but then Cicada's there, and so he tells her to use this, get out of here, boom, jump through it. But he doesn't know how to use it, so he has to help jump through. Cicada throws his dagger and misses. Flash versus Cicada, Barry, Peekaboo and Barry escape. Okay. All the criminals are scarred because of what just happened, how scared. And so Cecile's there, and so Nora couldn't move her toes at the beginning. First time she broke her legs, and so now she can move her legs, she can move her toes. Jones is in on it, like Jonesy is a guy that you see a couple times throughout the episode. And then Sherlock wants Nora to bring him to the future so he's got a freaking that, and so Cicada freaking destroys the helicopter that's gonna bring all these metas away to safety, and then he shuts them all down. They go to the back to get onto the other helicopter. Barry is freaking pissed. He gets thrown. He starts fighting. He's like, I got this. And so so he throws his dagger. Frost stops it. Barry gets his powers back, and he starts punching him. And so Flash. And Ralph is getting everyone onto the helicopter. Frost. Barry is killing Cicada. Nora stops him. Frost and Caitlin talk about this whole metahuman cure thing, and then the new identities for the criminals, and so the criminals are safe. So they figured. So Barry figured out another way for a cure, or a way to stop Cicada, and that's wake up, Grace. Okay. And then the quote from this episode is Caitlin saying, "Killer Frost is a weapon." So there you guys go. Arrowverss recaps are back. So are my shows. So rock on. Alright guys, hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, please leave a big like down below. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Tune in next week. The next episode's called Memories, because blood memory and memorabilia. Peace.